Hello, how are you? Once again I am welcoming to all of you to this learning video, and it's also very interesting. This is Dr. A B JENA, Senior Assistant Professor, PG Department of Business Management, Fakirmore University, Bhasar, Bihar, Balasore, Odisha. On request of my student friends, once again I have prepared this learning video, and this video will be helpful not only to the student category but also for the general knowledge purposes. Okay, so today's discussion is the methods of floating shares in primary market. So company will raise the capital for its growth, development, modernization, expansion, merger, acquisition, etc. and other purposes, and the company will need both types of capital, that is the borrowed capital as well as the ownership capital through or by issuing of the shares, debentures, bond and other types of financial instruments. Okay, so without any delay we will discuss our lecture. So these are the methods. So methods of floating shares in the primary market. We have already discussed what is primary market. Primary market is also known as that is the new issue market, and the company will raise its capital, and the completely the new shares will be offered to the general public for its subscription to get the right amount of the fund or the capital. So these are the normally there are the 6 methods. In these 6 methods, the company can raise the right amount of capital or the fund or the finance from the general public. First one is that is the initial public offer. Initial public offer, it's abbreviated as that is the IPO. When a company, CEO company, unlisted company. So I mean there are as per our discussion there are normal 2 types of companies so far as that is the registration in the stock exchange. One is that is the listed company. Listed company means the company which are already registered in a recognized stock exchange, that is the BSE or NSE makes a public issue through the prospectus for the first time and gets its shares listed in the stock exchange. Once again I am repeating, initial public offer when a unlisted company makes a public issue through its prospectus for the first time to and gets its share listed in the stock exchange. Second one, methods of floating of shares, it is the offer for sale. So here the ASH, it's the share which are not issued directly to the public, just this is the alternative of IPO, the public, but are offered for sales through the financial institutions. Financial institution, it may be the GIC, it may be the LIC and other commercial banks, the financial institutions. Then the private placement. What is this private placement? The selling of securities. It may be the bond, it may be the debenture, it may be the preferred stock, or it may be the ordinary stock, or the shares or debentures are made by a company, to institutional investors and some selected individuals rather than the open market. So it's also the alternative of IPO. Next one is that is the rights issue. In rights issue, the company does what? The rights are given to the existing shareholders. Let's take an example. The existing shareholders of a company, let's take an example is that is 1 lakh. So first preference will be given to 1 lakh shareholders. Okay, 1 lakh shareholders on a, so it's that is the proportion. So it's just I am giving an example, 2:1. 2:1 means the person who hold 2 shares and will get the preference, the rights will be given, that 1 share will be given to the existing shareholder, for example. So it's the meaning of a proportion. Next one is eIPO. What is this? It's electronic initial public offer. Right now, so we are making the online transaction, or we are living in where the virtual world. and we are also this information technology, it's the part and parcel of our life, and we are making the transaction through the online. So here the company does what? The selling of securities are made through the online. Dear friends, now we are clear. And last but not the least is the methods of floating of shares. So it is FPO. It stands for, that is the public. So it's known as, that is the further public offer or the follow-on offer. When a listed company makes another public issue. So from time to time company needs the fund or the capital. How? Again the company will go for the FPO. It's that is the further public offer. Listed company makes another public issue to raise the right amount of capital for its growth, development, modernization, expansion, etc. So these are all about our today's discussion so far as our video lecture is concerned. So once again I am requesting to all of you, kindly you like it, kindly you share it, kindly you forward it, and the PDF of this video lecture is also available in the description box. Once again, thanks a million to all of you.